Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned.
Miracle Boy Boxing, I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, ladies and gentlemen, the boxing world is at a buzz right now. Since this morning, man, once that news popped up, everything just went bananas, started to go bananas. Everybody's reacting like, no way, is this possible? Is it happening? Is it really happening? And it's not because of Teofimo, Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford. No, it's not about them. It is actually about Jake Paul, who just fought about a week ago in Puerto Rico against the Rhino, and he's back in action July 20th in Arlington, Texas, at Dallas's Cowboy Stadium against the one and only, the legendary, the youngest heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson. 50 wins, 44 by knockout, 6 losses. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have agreed to a fight on July 20th in Texas. Based on what I've read, it is not an exhibition. It's a fight. It's being advertised as a fight. When it's an exhibition, they usually and normally announce it is what it is, an exhibition. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a fight. This will be Mike Tyson's first professional fight since 2005. When he fought against Kevin McBride. We all know how that went. Mike Tyson was 38 at the time, 39, give and take. And he lost the fight. The thing is, here's the thing with Mike Tyson back then and Mike Tyson now. Mike Tyson back then, when he fought Danny Williams, took a next loss prior to that fight. Danny Williams and Kevin McBride. In those fights, Mike Tyson, yes, he was younger then, and he took losses to not the best heavyweights in the world at the time. But in those fights, Mike Tyson was in that ring to pay some bills. He said it after the Kevin McBride fight when he got interviewed by Jim Gray. I got bills to pay. So yeah, I'm here. That's why you saw me in here tonight. I got bills to pay. I don't really care for the sport anymore. You know, why disrespect the sport and myself by losing to guys like Kevin McBride. No disrespect to Kevin McBride, he's a good fighter, but you know, why stick around and keep getting beat by, you know, guys like him. So that was Mike Tyson then. Mike Tyson now, at 57 years old, is a guy who's much calmer, a family man, healthier, doesn't have a lot of personal issues like before, back in the day, and he has a more clearer mind. And when he came back in 2020 for that exhibition with Roy Jones, he all of a sudden, that mitt work with Javier Cordero, you know, blew up the internet. Where he was throwing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combo on the mitts, and it was like, whoa. Mike Tyson was 53 then. Just for Mike Tyson to, after not doing anything with boxing for many years, got himself back into shape, looking better than ever before, says a lot. Then he did the exhibition with Roy Jones. He looked tremendous for his age. He was not tired. He held back. It was an exhibition. He was not there to rip Roy Jones' head off. And he did good. He could have gone 15 rounds easy. Now, about 4 years later, he's stepping back into the ring against Jake Paul. Jake Paul has been improving in his fights. Everyone want to say his opponents take a dive. When he put Tyron Woodley on the floor, face first, on the canvas face first, it was a dive. Anderson Silva, a dive. The last guy he knocked out with an uppercut prior to the Rhino fight, a dive. These aren't dives. Jake Paul is hitting these guys for real, and they're not taking the punches. They're getting KO'd and beat up. Last fight against Rhino, he put hands on him, and it was the sharpest Jake Paul has looked. Sharp, explosive. He's looking like he has a promising future. He's improving his skills. He's looking sharper and sharper. I saw the mitt work prior to the fight. He looked pretty sharp, the best that I've seen him look on the mitts. And he showed it in the fight, first round KO. But this is Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless of how you want to put it, he's 57 years old. But I don't know if you've seen recent training footage. This guy's a beast, man. Still a beast. Still Iron Mike. Still dangerous as hell. The striking is still there. The explosiveness, the punching power, the speed. Of course, not as fast as he was in his 20s, but he's pretty fast for a 57-year-old man. And this is not going to be like Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort. This is going to be a fight. Competitive, because Mike Tyson is very impressive for his age, man. The training says a lot. Just the way he moves, how he drills the pads, all that stuff. How he looks physically. A lot of people are saying Jake Paul, if Mike Tyson doesn't KO Jake Paul in the first round, put him to sleep, it's a rigged. Mike Tyson sell out, and he's doing it for the money. He's going to be doing it for the money anyways, if he doesn't sell out or not. But I've been saying it to myself that if Mike Tyson, once that bell ring and Mike Tyson is holding back and he's throwing punches like he doesn't want to hurt Jake Paul, tapping punches, and he could, Mike Tyson is usually a fast start in fights. So I expect Mike Tyson to come out fast, right out of the gate, with a relentless offensive attack. Berserk on Jake Paul. Really letting his hands go and putting those hands on him. I expect a first round knockout by Mike Tyson. Honestly, Mike Tyson is still Mike Tyson with that punching power. He's fast enough, and once those shots land on the chin of Jake Paul, I don't care if Jake Paul is much younger than him. He's strong, whatever, and looking pretty impressive lately. Your chin is your chin. Mike Tyson is still Mike Tyson with that punching power, and he's gonna. If you give him the opportunity to land on your chin, you're gonna likely dance for us, or you're gonna sleep. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's the buzz right now. Is the biggest news right now when it comes to boxing. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, and a matter of fact, it says Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson should be the first name on that poster. But it's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an exhibition. Based on what I'm reading and seeing, I haven't seen or heard about any exhibition yet. It's a fight so far, and it's gonna happen July 20th. Jake Paul says it's free, but there's always a catch to something. It's gonna be on Netflix, so those of you who has Netflix can go in there and watch the fight, which is pretty good because everyone is on Netflix, I'm sure. You have a subscription, you go in and you just watch the fight. This is going to be viewed by millions of people. They can say whatever they want. Oh, Mike Tyson shouldn't be doing this. He's 57 years old. This is the shame. This is an embarrassing moment. But guess what? Those same people that are saying that are going to be watching the fight. You know, just imagine Mike Tyson putting Jake Paul to sleep stiff in the middle of the ring. So I'm excited. You know, when it comes to Mike Tyson, man, Mike Tyson is always going to be Mike Tyson. When, you know, that excitement, you know, that walk to the ring, that mean look, you know, Mike Tyson, man, he's always been a draw and continues to be a draw, even in his 50s. Like right now, they're going to be fighting in the Cowboy Stadium, which holds over 80,000 people. That stadium is going to be sold out, I'm sure. Of course, they're going to have a nice undercard, I'm sure. But Mike Tyson sells, man. He's going to always sell. Exhibition, real fight, whatever. So it's interesting. A lot of people may agree and say that he shouldn't be doing this. But guess what? If you look at recent training videos, Mike Tyson is still a dangerous man. Someone said on social media, on Facebook, said that 20-year-old inner 20-year-old in there is still in there somewhere. Mike Tyson, bring it out against Jake Paul. And I replied to him saying that 57-year-old inner 57-year-old is dangerous enough, because Mike Tyson is still a bad man. And what's so funny that after, when I was in Puerto Rico for the Amanda Serrano card, you know, Jake Paul co-main, I was saying to myself, I was telling my dad that Jake Paul was talking about fighting Mike Tyson. Yeah, I remember it was a while back. Jake Paul's talking about he wanted to do a fight with Mike Tyson. And look at this now. Today, the announcement has been made. Jake Paul will fight Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is still explosive on the mitts. Fast for a 57-year-old, ducking and slipping, moving excellently with striking coach Rafael Cordero, who's going to get him ready for this fight. Mike Tyson is back in the fight at 57 years old. And guess what? Mike Tyson, the fight is in July 20th. So he March, April, May, June. He has a lot of time to train. And Mike Tyson is in the gym. He's not no average 57-year-old. He's not like 10 years ago where he was out of shape and doing nothing with boxing. 3 years ago, he made a choice to get back in shape for his health. For himself, for his health, and just to move that body, man, do what he loves, which is boxing. You know, he did that exhibition with Roy Jones. He looked excellent in there while holding back. 4 years later, he's gonna get in shape again, and it's gonna be a hell of an event, man. This is gonna be a nice event. A lot of people are gonna be tuning in, regardless of what they're saying that he shouldn't be doing this or not. It's Mike Tyson. It's Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen. The speed, the power, everything is still there. And that's what Jake Paul is going to have to encounter. I can imagine how Jake Paul is going to feel. Yeah, he's all good in that. He's confident. Let's do it. It's all signed, set, and sealed. But when he's across the ring from Mike Tyson and he knows that the bell is about to ring, what is he really thinking about? Like every Mike Tyson opponent. You know, knowing that he's looking at Mike Tyson from the other side of the corner, the bell's about to ring, and Mike Tyson is looking at him mean. That is nuts, man. Jake Paul have to get credit for this, man, because if it's a fight, which is likely it is, Mike Tyson is a fast starter. What's gonna happen when that bell rings and Jake Paul has a mean, swarming, trying to jump on him Mike Tyson on top of him? And those bombs coming his way. You know, even the Mike Tyson that lost to Danny Williams. Remember that first round where he rocked Daniel Williams' world with that uppercut in that first round? Almost got him out of there. And even in the Kevin McBride fight, the first couple of rounds when Mike Tyson was pounding on him, on his body and the chin, everything. Even that Mike Tyson is dangerous for Jake Paul. So we'll see, man. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, July 20th. in Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, at the Cowboys Stadium. And this was the buzz today in the world. It's all over social media. Mike Tyson is getting back in the ring for an actual pro fight versus Jake Paul, who is a young, strong, hungry pro fighter. He's a pro fighter. Call it what you want. He's a pro fighter. The same Jake Paul that we saw putting hands on Rhino is going to go in there and try to put hands on Mike Tyson. It's a real fight. It's a real fight. And Mike Tyson is going to swing back, and we're going to see what happens then. Likely it won't be good for Jake Paul. There you have it. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I am your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.